Today we analyze Ramp Defi. Now that you know how important and powerful staking is from yesterday's video on how you can earn passive income while staking, it's important to realize the opportunity cost of having locked in capital, so liquidity before you staked, now locked in. And this is really what Ramp DeFi does. They really are innovating in this space. This is an incredible project. It's very early on still, I think about 3 months old, but very, very interesting to take a look at, even if you don't go to the token, which we will be covering the token's price through CoinMarketCap at the end of this video. But even if you're not interested in buying the token, understanding the power of this project. I mean, I think it's absolutely incredible if they can follow through on what they do. We'll cover all this and more in detail. Definitely stick through this video all the way to the end to see the Ramp DeFi price, all these different things. So right off the bat, this is their website, unlocking liquid capital from staked assets, tapping into cross-chain liquidity and stake farming. So those of you, I'm assuming most of you have watched that video on how to make passive income with cryptocurrency yesterday with staking and yield farming, all these different incredible ways to do it. Basically, what you want to understand is, if you're putting a amount of liquid capital, so let's just say you have $100, you put $100 into a staking pool. Through that, you can get, let's say, like 10 to 15% per month, but you have to stake it for, let's say, a year. You're not going to have access to that capital. I mean, it's a bit more reasonable if we're talking, thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars, but even $100, the opportunity cost there is pretty large. While it's locked in one place, you could be, doubling, tripling, quadrupling your money in another. So this is the power of cryptocurrency. Again, in most other spaces, this isn't as big of an issue because you're not really checking on these things daily. Most investing, like stocks, bonds, real estate, is pretty slow paced. But with crypto, I mean, it's every day, every hour, things are changing. So you have the light paper right here, and then you have the ramp vaults. We can go in the ramp vaults if you guys want me to. Basically, what this does is it takes you into and here we can just hop over to it. It takes you into an area where they want you to connect your MetaMask, and this is how you can kind of get started. But again, this isn't a fully developed project, so I just wanted to show you that. That's where if you wanted to get started with it and take a look at what they offer, they have those ramp vaults. I always say, people should definitely be interacting with DeFi applications, dApps, because, there's always a potential of an airdrop coming. And I'm not saying Ramp DeFi is going to do an airdrop, but there's always a potential. So the more you interact with your wallet, even if it's just like a practice wallet, like even if you just have a MetaMask or, whatever type of wallet you use, just for practicing. Maybe you don't hold all your funds there, but you're just practicing and kind of making yourself eligible for a potential airdrop. That's kind of the point here. So the problem they're aiming to fix. In the past 2 years, the staking economy has grown exponentially and blown to approximately 22 billion locked in value. And now it's around 25 billion. We talked about this in our daily DeFi series, but it's just a lot larger than that now. So users participating in the staking economy have significant capital locked into their staking positions and stand to gain from both staking rewards and capital appreciation of their portfolio. Right now, with attractive DeFi investment opportunities abundant in the market, users are faced with challenging capital deployment decisions and how to best allocate their capital to profit maximization. So this is kind of the whole idea with yield farming, like finding the best place to stake your yield, all these different things. This is what Ramp DeFi really solves, and I love this because really, again, in no other market are you able to do this. I mean, it'd be like you having to do a down payment for a house, but then at the same time, there's a company that allows you to use that capital and go out and invest it. The same. So it's like dual use out of your staking, so you can double basically your rewards off that or your percentage gains. So Ramp DeFi proposes that the staked capital on non-ERC20 staking blockchains be collateralized into a stablecoin rUSD, which is issued on the Ethereum blockchain. Similarly, users on the Ethereum blockchain can mint eUSD by depositing their ERC20 stablecoins into Ramp's eUSD liquidity pool. rUSD holders and eUSD holders can borrow, lend, or exchange rUSD to eUSD freely. So that's the Ramp's kind of stablecoin, the rUSD to eUSD pretty easily, which the Ethereum blockchain can mint, creating a seamless liquidity on-off ramp for users' capital locked in staking agreements. So that's, we can go into this maybe in a bit more detail. If you're confused there, don't be. I mean, stablecoins are pretty simple things. They're just pegged to typically the US dollar. They can be pegged to gold. And rUSD is just Ramp DeFi's way of doing this. eUSD is Ethereum's way of doing this. So you can see this is the 3Swap native stablecoin to ERC rUSD using REN virtual machine. So whenever you see VM, that's virtual machine. This is, if you want me to cover these more technical things in detail, I can. But for the sake of this video, I'm really just trying to cover the more fundamentals, macro things, just so you can kind of understand what Ramp DeFi offers. And then again, we'll be hopping over into CoinMarketCap to cover the price here in a second. So user benefits, cross-chain liquidity bridge, extract liquid capital from your staked portfolio to invest in new opportunities. This is huge. I mean, these other two are nice, but I mean, this is massive. I don't really know of any other project doing this. Cross-chain liquidity bridge is absolutely huge. So basically understanding that, again, like if you're more familiar with traditional markets with like real estate or with bonds, it'd be like, if your money's locked in a bond, like a government bond for, let's say, like 5 years, hey, that money's locked. You don't have the liquidity there. You're not able to just get it in and out there. Or like a down payment for a house, like a mortgage. It'd be like being able to access these things where they're locked in and have liquidity from there, which is absolutely huge to get into new opportunities. Even if you don't use it right away, just knowing that you have that liquid capital, especially in a crazy economic situation that we're in now, where the opportunity is going to go to the people that have cash when things are hard, but at the same time, you don't want to just hold your money in cash. So it's kind of this dilemma, and this is what's absolutely huge about Ramp DeFi. I'm so passionate about this project. So retain staking rewards. Users continue to receive staking rewards on their staked digital assets. Yield stacking. Earn yield from multiple revenue streams and farm Ramp tokens. Ramp DeFi ecosystem. Ramp DeFi focuses on developing a suite of projects that act as building blocks to power the Ramp ecosystem and cross-chain liquid transfer. So this is kind of everything they have going here. They have our mint, our finance, they have our stake, our farm, our pool. This is interesting what they have going on over here. Wow, that's a lot. So next we're going to kind of talk about the team and some of these integrations. So again, it's nice to see, they're on Injector Protocol, they're on Elrond, they're on Tezos. Let's see, Graph is good. That's about it. Moonstake's okay, but and Solana's decent. Maybe I'll do a video on Solana. Let me know in the comments what you think of Ramp DeFi so far, and then also if you want me to do a video on like Solana or any of those other projects. So these are their team heads. I always like it when on websites you're able to, when you drag your mouse over someone's name, you're able to just do a little bit of their bio, because then you're able to see like, okay, Jeremy, he's the community lead. Let's see his experience. Technical lead. Let's see Casper. Zenrong, maybe Zenrong, you're going to hear this. You're the you're the marketing lead. Fix your website up a bit. Also, here we can take a look at the roadmap, but it always annoys me when projects do this. I mean, this is so simple. Just update it to 2021. It should be 2021 Ramp DeFi. We're not in 2020 anymore. That year is over. All right, so let's take a look. Sorry for the little aside, but that always bothers me. So let's take a look at the roadmap here. So we had the 2020. Let's see what they've done so far. So we had the Ramp protocol conceptualized. We had the market research DeFi ecosystem completed, solution design to process mapping, feasibility research and technology stack completed. So Q2, the DeFi competitors research completed. They did all this kind of research. Their development was more in Q3. The public decentralized exchange sale was also there, and the private token sale. And then there Q4, they're having like the more development, farming, alpha and beta pool farming begin. And then what we're in right now is the R Finance development, Ramp Delta pool farming to begin, Ramp governance structure, decentralization of Ramp governments. So that's always good to hear when they have decentralization of Ramp governments. That's going to be part of this Ramp token that we're about to hop into. Some of the tokenomics for that. So onboard new blockchain ecosystems in Q2. Wow. Not too much for Q2, but anyways, that's interesting. They have JP Morgan on the team and advisors. Wow. So the Ramp team and advisors are seasoned professionals with rich experiences across blockchain, AI, and investments, and have previously served in the following organizations. I see. So this is part of the team. They've worked at JP Morgan. They've worked at Blockwater. I always like that Blockwater. Blackwater's like the mask one, but this is at least good to see. Deloitte, Binance, that's good to see. All these things are very, very good. So we can now just take a look at some of the investors. We have Layer X Capital. We have Arnting XRP. XRP, not the best. Right now, they're still doing that. Let me know in the comments what you think of XRP, but they're still doing the SEC lawsuit. So you have Mechanism Capital, Ruby Capital. Interesting what we got going on here. And then you have the join the wait list. Also, again, everything will be linked in the description. Man, I apologize. So their socials are always important to check out. I talk about that in the do your own research video, but linked in the description as well, how to make sure you're doing your research on all the projects that I cover on this channel. And yeah, so I would maybe check out the light paper if you're a little bit more interested in the technical things, but we're about to hop over to their actual Ramp coin on CoinMarketCap. All right. So Ramp, this is on, wow, that's actually a lot more watch. I always like looking how many watch lists it's on. 1,769 watch lists. They're ranked 306. They're sitting right around 23 cents. Let's see. Okay, so their market cap is only around 39 million. Interesting. Volume, man, that's tiny volume. I like to see at least 10 million, but I think on an average day, if it's down 36%, it would definitely be 20 or 10 million. So that's good to see at least. And then circulating supply, you have, let's see, there will only ever be 1 billion total supply of Ramp. Again, don't get this confused with the rUSD token. That's their stablecoin. This is like the actual Ramp token that you have governance with, and maybe some other features. But right around now, it's 168.5 million circulating. There will be 1 billion total supply. Interesting. I always love the CoinMarketCap charts because you can see the market cap here in blue, and then you can see the normal price in US dollars in green, and then in orange you can see the Bitcoin price. That's nice. Okay. Yeah, so this is interesting. They've had a nice little peak here. You would be buying a top if you got in now. So I would personally wait on this project, but yeah, interesting. This project's still so young. It's one of these things where if we just look at the market cap's pretty small, and then you have trading volume. Again, I like to see about 10 million before I enter, but if you go down here to show more, I do like to see this. So what is a 30-day low and high? Let's see. So the 30-day low is about 27 cents. Oh, rather, no. 30-day high is 27 cents. 30-day low is about 3 cents. Wow. So 90-day is about 1 cent, and then we're sitting around 27 cents is the high, and then all-time low. Yep, that's same as the 90-day. So interesting here. They always have a bit more details on CoinMarketCap. How Ramp kind of describes themselves. But yeah, everything will be linked to the description. If you enjoyed this video on Ramp DeFi, let me know in the comments what you think about this project. I think it's really interesting when it comes to staking and being able to access that capital, having some liquidity there. Very interesting what's going on there. So anyways, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe button all, hit the like button, subscribe, definitely hit the notification bell because it's time sensitive content, and let me know what you think of Ramp DeFi in the comments. As always, invest global, and until next time.